welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, a little introduction. This is a place to share stories, adventures, and everything I wish I had known before embarking on them. My name is Drina, and you're watching From Fiji to Here. Research shows that taking a mini breakaway with your friends is actually good for your health, which is something I've believed in for years. So welcome to the first video for the series, Girls Trip. A short introduction to the beautiful ladies that will repeatedly pop up in this video as well as future videos. First up is Sierra. If you've watched the Fiji video, she was one of my volunteer sisters in Fiji and also makes appearances in the Cuba video as well as videos to come. Second up is Nikki, my beauty of a sister, maid of honor, instant laugh button, and bestest friend. And third is Mana, also featured in the Fiji video, also a bridesmaid, also just an all-time fun-loving, full of life human. This trip starts in Edmonton, where I flew in to meet Sierra after a quick stop over in Toronto to deal with some life admin. Sierra picked me up at the airport and we headed out on the 10-ish hour drive to Kelowna. Now, I could have done it in one day, however we intentionally planned to stay the night in Banff to try out a hostel for the first time since Fiji, and in order to visit Lake Louise and Banff itself. For most of the first part of the drive, I did fall asleep. It was an early flight to say the least, and the rest of it was spent catching up as we hadn't seen each other since Cuba. Getting to Lake Louise, I was absolutely speechless, taking in its beauty. Even on an overcast day, the water was stunningly blue and the mountains make a picturesque background that you question if it's even real. There's multiple hiking options in and around Lake Louise and the surrounding areas, ranging in difficulty level and length. There's even a trail that will take you up to a tea house in the mountains. However, seeing as we were shorter on time, we didn't do that one and chose to do a shorter path to just let us stretch our legs before getting to Banff. After getting my shoes and socks soaked, we decided to head to our accommodation in Banff. When Sierra and I had stayed in hostels in Fiji, it was never with people that we didn't know. It was always with other volunteers from our trip or other friends we had made, but all within the same program. So we thought it'd be a good opportunity to see how we handled being in a room with a bunch of strangers for future plans that we had. We ended up staying at Samsung Banff Hostel, where we settled into our bunk bed in a room of 6 before heading out to explore what we could with the sunlight that was left.
Welcome to Banff. Let's look at the pretty view. Look how beautiful this place is. Look at the dog. He's being trained. Oh, he's getting his picture taken. Okay. What? You told me to record. I'm recording. I want you to record until the battery's dead, okay? Behind the scenes in Banff.
Bright and early the next morning, it was my turn to drive, so we packed up and headed out in hopes to stop at another hike to see some waterfalls before pulling into smoky Kelowna.
We got impatient and we couldn't figure out a way to go around, so we split this rock. Really? Yeah, so we're gonna go through a rock. Oh, are these things up so that the mountain goats don't jump on the road? No, these are up so that rocks falling off the mountain in our car. Show you this hotel here because the hotel opens up in the back and it's gorgeous, and you can just see the lake with the mountain. Okay, I have to pee again. Alright. It said there was a rest station in 400 meters. Yeah, it's gonna be I just found it. Yep. There it is.
That summer, the entire west coast of Canada was facing an influx of forest fires, which had caused the coast and even as far as Calgary to receive an influx of smoke in the atmosphere, which kind of constantly made it look overcast. However, it was something we were monitoring, being in Kelowna and so close to the fires. As we prepared for the girls to arrive, we had to run to the store and grab some essentials.
Welcome to the West Coast, where beef is cheap AF. This is crazy. We are not in Halifax anymore. Look at that price. Hey Sierra, what do we need to get? TP. Some of this stuff, because our girl gonna burn herself.
That is where part 1 of this adventure concludes. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified when part 2 comes out, as well as to join me on future adventures. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, as well as any other videos you'd be interested in seeing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next destination.